Today, I'm going to show you guys an attack that is so strong that once you master it, you literally don't ever have to fail again. I've got 2 accounts in CWL right now, playing in Champions 2, and the last 3 wars, I have 6-packed. That's tripling on both accounts for 3 wars in a row, alright? It's safe to say I've got this attack mastered, and in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what I learned to master this attack so that you don't have to fail anymore at Town Hall 14 either. In fact, we're going to show all 6 of those attacks. I have not failed in, I don't know, several days now, and I'm going to teach you the lessons that I've learned, especially over the last 3 attacks in this video, to make sure that you're just as successful as I am with this attack strategy. All right, I'm thinking about calling this thing the immortal attack, because pretty much everything in this attack strategy is focused on keeping your troops and your heroes alive. In fact, the BK is really the only hero that consistently dies during this attack strategy. Everything else that we're going to do throughout this attack is built to keep the rest of your dragons, dragon riders, queen, royal champion alive. When you keep those troops alive, eventually there's just no defenses left, and you've got remaining troops and heroes to go clean up the rest of the base. All right, now this is a very fast attack. Most of these triples are going to be under 2 minutes, so if you end up in a situation where maybe something went wrong, it's a little tighter than usual, and maybe you've got only a royal champion still alive at the end, guess what? You got a minute for cleanup. All right, time failing with this attack has not been an issue for me, all right? And I don't expect it to be an issue for you either. Look at this, man. We got 1 remaining single target Inferno right here with a cannon and an archer tower, but we just got these freeze spells. So we're just going to keep freezing it. Oh my god, look at this. I don't even need the Royal Champion's ability here. She's going to take out the last defense in the base, and just like we said, we got a Dragon Rider up, we got a Dragon up, we got the Royal Champion up. The Queen actually died this time. She normally gets that Unicorn, and most of the time she doesn't die on these attacks, guys. This thing is powerful when you do it right. Same war right here, just another account. All right, we're going to start going over this attack so you guys know how to use it as well. What I'm looking for first is an area where I can send in my king and queen. All right, king gets the yak, queen gets the unicorn, because I'd like to keep her alive if possible. Now they're going to be coming in, taking out this eagle artillery section of the base. That's going to narrow out the funnel a little bit. Now you don't always need a P.E.K.K.A. for funneling the other side, but I've really come to like that P.E.K.K.A. That's going to create a nice funnel to send the dragons and dragon riders into the base. Now look at this heal spell. Look at this heal spell for the dragons and dragon riders. Oftentimes, we're dealing with a multi and or a scatter shot right at the beginning of the base, all right? In this one, we had both. So that heal spell, we're going to try and catch the meat of our troops in it. That way we can save our Grand Warden ability for deeper in the base. Deeper in the base where we're going to be contacting the enemy queen, the clan castle, all that stuff. Now, watch this right here. We got an early freeze on that sweeper and the town hall, because you know what? I've learned throughout mastering this attack that that town hall kill is uber important. You're going to see my blimp hit a tornado trap there. Guys, I plan on hitting that tornado trap every single attack. It does not scare me. It does not stop me. I'm not worried. I've already planned for it, all right? Focusing 100% on that town hall kill when it comes to the time is essential. It is probably the most important. It is definitely the most important part of this attack. Making sure that town hall goes down, expecting that tornado trap at the very last second there. That means you're going to get a preemptive freeze down on the town hall and or a sweeper that's pushing you away from it. That's going to freeze that town hall damage, all right? That way, if your balloons pop out right in that tornado trap while that town hall's just doing that massive damage to them, you've already got it frozen. So by the time that tornado trap wears off, maybe you've used 2 free spells by now, that's okay. I plan to do that if necessary. That way, once that tornado trap wears off, the balloons are still alive and that town hall is toast. Now look at this, guys. This is a great example. First of all, we still got a dragon alive. We just had our last dragon rider go down to a black bomb. We've used several freezes, maybe a skelly or 2 throughout the attack to keep them alive through to the backside of the attack, and Queen is still alive, Royal Champion is still alive, and look at this. It's showing 35 seconds left on the replay, but I still had plenty of time after that. Like I said, this attack generally comes in under 2 minutes, so even when you end up in a situation like this, we've got 3 heroes out of 4 still alive, and we got plenty of time to clean up this base for another triple. Now, I gotta be honest, this base was not my first choice to use for this attack strategy, alright? For the simple reason that, look here, we're gonna have heroes come into the Eagle section, we're gonna have dragons and dragon riders push through the core of the base right here, which leaves this section over here for the Royal Champion, and obviously I can't get good Skelly tanking over there for my Royal Champion, all right, with that multi-target Inferno right there. But when we combine the freezes with the Skellies, that is dropping a Skelly in the area to maybe distract the ground bow, the Royal Champion, the Archer Tower, and then we freeze this multi-target Inferno to make sure those Skellies can do some great tanking for us, we can still have some success. Now, see that freeze on the Queen? All right, the heal is great for multi-target Inferno damage and just various damage from red bombs that the troops pick up in the early stages of the attack, but heals don't do nothing for Queen damage, all right? So if I've got a Queen really early in the attack, which I like to try and get her early in the attack, I'm already planning on using a freeze spell to get her taken out. Look at this laser focus on the Town Hall kit. Oh, this is the one. This is the one where I'm laser focused on this Town Hall kill. I will use however many freezes I need to make that happen. All right, here we go. Freeze number 2, because that scatter shot can kill those loons pretty much just as quick. Freeze number 3 and 4 on the Town Hall to make sure that that Town Hall went down. 4 freezes, guys. Not ideal. Like I said, this was not a base that I wanted to hit, but it was probably like the only base left at this point in the war, so I had to hit it. I used 4 freezes to make sure that Town Hall went down, and that's going to pay dividends. Here we go. We're using that Royal Champion ability. Now, look at these point defenses right here. We've got all 3 of our skeleton spells left, and look how beautiful a job these skellies are going to do for tanking. We don't have a Royal Champion ability anymore, all right? She doesn't have a unicorn. She cannot get through that many point defenses without her ability, especially not with skellies popping up to distract her. Look at how perfect this skelly tanking is to finish off the end of this base. Royal Champion, after she popped her ability, never got touched by another defense because we had those skeleton spells. And look at that. Not a base I wanted to hit with this attack, but I made it work by using 4 freezes on the Town Hall kill. And guys, that's your most important thing you got to focus on, all right? I mean, yeah, master every other aspect of the attack, but focus on that Town Hall kill. When the blimp gets there, that's where your attention needs to be. Everything else can wait. Make sure that Town Hall goes down. Now, once again, we got a base that I didn't love for this attack. I liked it a lot, though. Here's a reason why. First of all, I saw a nice way to get the king into the Eagle Artillery here and Queen, all right? That's going to cut off that funnel a little bit. Then I'm going to send a peck over here. That means this section of the base right here is where our dragons are going through. This is very important because the Queen is here, all right? We don't want to hit her at the end of the attack. She can eat dragons and dragon riders for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all right? So we want to get her taken out nice and early. Now, I wasn't too happy with the way my king decided to path on that. He decided to walk to the left, which is not the end of the world because I'm using a golem to tank for my queen, and she's got the unicorn and her ability. But I played an audible. Since I didn't have the king in there tanking, I also dropped a skeleton spell in there to keep these X-bows off my queen, to keep the Royal Champion off my queen, but we got to move ahead with the rest of this attack. So here we go. Dragons, Dragon Riders coming into multi. We're going to drop that heal down. That's the first step in this attack. That's going to allow us to save our Grand Warden ability, and it's going to keep those Dragons and Dragon Riders topped up on health by the time we pop that Grand Warden ability and then send them into the core. Here we go. Boom! Grand Warden ability. Now, that's going to keep the blimp invincible to get to the Town Hall, but it's also keeping our Dragons and Dragon Riders invincible while they're moving into the heaviest damage section of the base, where he's got all these traps in the core, probably 4, 5, 6. Red bombs is kind of the norm for the core right now, and look at this Town Hall kill. On this one, we actually zapped the sweeper that was pointing away from the Town Hall. You don't always have to do that, but I decided to do it because I knew that nothing else in that compartment could keep my loons from getting to that Town Hall right there, all right? Even if there was tornado trap, I could freeze the Town Hall, but it didn't end up being necessary there. Now, we got Royal Champion coming in here to this ground bow and this multi-target Inferno. Obviously, Skellies aren't going to be very good at tanking that unless the multi is frozen. So here we go. Multi, X-bow, going down. Look how many dragons I still have alive in the core of this base. Oh my goodness. And the king also survived by wrapping around that entire side, guys. This base is so crushed. So crushed. Look how many of these dragons and still a dragon rider left alive. That's super rare because they rush out in front. They like to go mano a mano on those air defenses right there. We got 2 dragon riders alive. We got 3, 4 dragons still alive. Queen still alive. Royal champions. Dude, all my heroes are still alive. Are you kidding me? All right, that's why I'm thinking about calling this attack immortal, because everything we do in this attack is focused on keeping everything alive until the base just, there's nothing left. All right, guys, once again, we got another base. We're going to be coming into the eagle. It's not necessarily the eagle by design. It's just the queen is never by the eagle. So I want to send my dragons in to go get the queen, usually, unless she's out on a corner. My heroes could deal with her too. But we want to get that queen taken out early. So heroes are going to go into this section, get that taken out. We got a baby dragon to funnel the outside over here. Pretty good value since there's no air defenses on the edge there. We used a baby dragon instead of a P.E.K.K.A. And here we got dragons and dragon riders coming straight into all this scatter shot damage. So we're going to get a heal spell on them. No rush. We're just keeping them topped up on health until they get closer into the queen. Now we got queen targeting us, so we're going to use a freeze on her. We've talked about this. It's worth it, dude. She will make those troops disappear real fast, so plan on using a freeze on her. Now, we got a laser focus on this town hall kill right here. Here we go. This one. All right, I was suspicious of this town hall section. First of all, we got a sweeper right here. We got this. I mean, we got the clan castle right there. We have so much damage, and I expected the tornado trap too. So aside from my normal stuff, I actually got rid of the zaps, and I brought a clone spell. That's how important this town hall kill is. I don't usually do that, but I did not trust this section. So we used a clone spell right there. We're going to freeze the town hall too. As a result, we got not only the town hall, but we got the single buy it down as well. And that's going to be a really, really nice use of our resources right there. Town hall is down at this point. All right. We got dragons coming over here to deal with. We got a Grand Warden platform with the single target Inferno, so we go ahead and use a Skelly to tank those 2-point defenses. It's going to tank them really effectively. That allows those 2 dragons to get through that single target Inferno. Now, Royal Champion is stuck on the Hound. I hate to see it, but sometimes it happens, and guess what? That is going to give us a hard time. We've already used the Royal Champion ability at this point, and being stuck on that Hound is going to make this one a lot closer than it needed to be. So, let's go to ×4, because look what we got left. We got the Queen left with her Unicorn. We've hollowed out this base. That means the queen can reach everything else left in this base, and this is normally a 2-minute attack, right? So we have an entire minute for our queen to clean up the rest of these defenses, and guess what? She's gonna get it done for us. And here we go, guys. The final attack in my 3-war streak of 6-packs. In Champions 2, and I mean, this is Champions 2, right? It's not Champions 1, but these clans, these bases are no slouches, right? So here we go. We're going to send heroes over here, and we're going to actually send a P.E.K.K.A. over there as well. So we're asking our heroes to take out a monster section of the base, so we're going to send a P.E.K.K.A. in there to do some work as well. Now, we got dragons and loons coming in. Royal Champion and Queen need to be dealt with at some point in this attack. Queen is all the way in the core. We can't start on her, so we might as well make sure our dragons and dragon riders end up funneling into her eventually. All right, we got 2 zaps. We're going to need those because that sweeper really wants to hamper my air troops, and I'm not going to let it. So we got the heal spell down. That freeze, I don't know. I'm just used to there being a queen on my entry. That freeze, I don't think did much for me because we already had a heal spell there covering that Inferno Tower damage. But you know what? You can afford to make some mistakes with this. I just made another one, dude. I froze the air defense, but not the scatter shot. But look at this Grand Warden ability. Going to carry us, our troops into the core, and our blimp to the town hall. Boom. Nice, easy town hall kill. Gonna grab a bow as well. Now, we got the queen with a Grand Warden platform right there. That is massive point damage to our troops. That's a really good spot to just be dropping those free spells on. Boom. Warden platform and queen together, all right? Dragons are held up on some lava pups. We're going to have to use another freeze on the queen. That's okay, man. I don't mind. I will keep that queen frozen so my dragons have a chance to get her taken out. Now, Royal Champion's working on the left-hand side here. We got to do a little dance here. We need to tank this single with skeleton spells without having this multi just wreck them all right? Dragon Rider working on the multi. The multi is down, and this single target Inferno is distracted by skeleton spells. Now, there's a break in the skeleton spells, so it locks onto my Royal Champion. That's all right. I still got her ability. I pop it, and just like that, look, man, another base, wrecked, man. Heal the dragons, freeze the most damage, focus on that Town Hall kill, and then use those skeleton spells and remaining freezes to keep your royal champion alive all the way until the end of the attack. And then you end up with a minute to do cleanup like this, which is more than enough time, you guys, all right? This attack's crazy strong, and the more I use it, the more different bases I use it on, I just keep getting better and better at using it, making small adjustments to the army just to fit the base, and I've really already gone over the principles that I've had to learn on this. The latest one I've learned is focus on that Town Hall kill, because I got burned with a 1-star, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want that to ever happen again. So I laser focus on that Town Hall kill. I will use as many freezes as I possibly have to. I plan on having a tornado trap right there, and what damage I need to have frozen for when that tornado trap pops. And once you get that Town Hall down, man, the rest of this attack is just money. All right? Enjoy the army. I'll see you in the next video.